Honk shoo. Honk shoo. Honk me me me. Honk me 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 me. I'm awake. I'm awake. Hello, everyone. Hello. And you know what? I did something the last time I had my model up. I put my microphone higher, and that made it so I didn't shrimp as much. Good morning. Good morning. I wasn't asleep. I was. What you talking about? Wait, I think I gotta recalibrate my model just a little bit. Give me a second. I'm gonna do the clean, never cry. Hello everybody. Hello. Gotta awaken the sun bear. I'm awake. I wish I could balance some flan on my head. Yeah. I'm saying it the American way, as you can see. I'm saying flan and not leche plan. Hello everyone. Let's get to class. Okay. 3, 2, 1. Whoa! Hello everyone. Hello. It's me, Babinka Bear, your art history teacher, and what else do I say? Oh no, local sun bear, art history teacher, and educational streamer. I got I got taken off guard because I was like, wait, what comes after art history teacher? Isn't it just the last one? Oopsie poopsie. But hello everyone, how you guys doing? Let's say our hellos. Let me catch up on chat and say our hellos. Good evening. Oh wait, let's play some music. I'm still on the Christmas hits. It isn't Christmas yet, so until then we're playing Christmas hits. Last Christmas, I gave you a bear, and the very next day, you gave me a bear. Okay, I think the volume's kind of low, but yeah, we'll put it up here. Okay, hello Matthew. Hello Rin Rin. Flan on the head. That's right. It's so bouncy. I was playing around with the assets on Live 2D. They have a good amount, and I was just having fun with it. You see. Oh yeah, I think I fixed a lot of my hotkeys. So hopefully when people hit me with things, it doesn't automatically like direct to my ending screen. So we'll see. Look, I can also do this. There you go. Oh no, the flan is still on my head. Oh no, the Santa hat. The Santa hat's gonna get sticky. Uh-oh. We'll just do flan. It's okay. Hello, Saku. Get your sticker. Everyone get your stickers. Who else got their stickers? Heavily Salted Fish Sime. Hello. Good morning. Hi, teacher. I wish I could bounce some. Hello, Alpaca. Hello. You can. All you have to do is believe. Believe in the flan. Believe in the plan. The flan plan, you see. It's been 10 years. The crash wasn't your fault. No! It can't be. No! Anyway. I am even getting your stickers. Shopee, hello. Hello. You might have seen the title, but in terms of who we're gonna be pixelating, it's two people. It's at least two people. You're one of them. You giving the Cubs beer? No. Unless it's like that Taiwanese beer that's actually tastes good. Beer. I gave you a bear, and the very next day, you gave me a bear. Hello. Yeah, I'm in shambles. You ran out of tea. Oh no. When's the next time you're able to get some more? Are you able to order, or do you have to run over to the store and get some? Oh no. I hope your days are well. It's been okay, so work has been finally winding down. Which, like, man, like what a semester it's been. It's been such a semester, and mostly just because like we've been so short staffed. I actually found out on Friday that we're gonna be even more short staffed, but there is a silver lining because our team was already small. Our team was already like less than 10 people, and then 2 people left at the very beginning of the semester, leaving us with 8. And then 2 more people actually just left to better opportunities. And the thing with all these folks that are leaving, it's never like, at least from what they tell me, it's never necessarily like I hate this company, I hate you, I hate this team, I'm leaving. It never seems to be that. It's just more of like the program that we work in, like the pay is great, it's the hours, it's just not enough hours. So like I understand, I can never be mad at the folks that choose to leave for better opportunities, you know? If anything, like the job that I work, at least for the part-timers, it's a stepping stone. I'm well aware of that. It's just sad to see them go, you know, because like we end up being like close, like as a team, and everyone's just like is such a good teacher, and I don't know, like it's always hard to see them go, but at the same time it's because like they're moving on to better things. And if you love someone, Cubs, if you love someone, you gotta let them go. If they come back to you, then it was meant to be. But if not, then you know, you just gotta be okay with that. Well, you don't have to be okay with it, but you can mourn it. But yeah. Anyway, almost chimis, almost Christmas. I'm with Quithmith. Here we go. Mariah Carey. She is defrosted. I heard she's gonna be in Fortnite. Pickles the Dill. Hello. Vitehide. Hello. But yeah, so all these folks, they're leaving to better opportunities. I'm really happy for them. I'm gonna miss them. But that also means that, like, you know, usually I don't go to schools unless someone calls in sick. And now I'm, like, most likely definitely gonna be going to schools every time. But the silver lining is this. Our HR department. They seem to have caught the hint that we're in dire straits, that we need new hires now, yesterday. So they've like rushed the process along, and it's like, okay, we put the job offering out into the ether. You're getting applicants, you're gonna be able to interview them and all that good stuff. So hopefully we won't be short staffed for long. Hopefully I won't be so stressed out and busy and tired all the time. Because it's a good job. It's just like the commutes are long. So yeah. But yeah, it's that just made for like a really tiring fall. Which is why I'm that much happier. I'm that much happier that we finally get a break for Christmas. Merry Christmas. It's Christmas. Wow, Christmas in a week. How does that go again? I don't know what to do with this information. Wow. It's you. Just a week away. Wow. Here, let me listen to it. You guys might be able to hear it too, but it's okay. Just a week away. Christmas is in a week. Just a week away. Christmas! Just in a week! Just a week away. That, like, kind of, like, not stresses me up, but I feel like whenever people, like, quote that and it's, like, a negative thing, it's mostly because, like, you forgot to buy gifts for someone, or you're realizing, like, oh my gosh. Like, I feel so sad this year felt too fast and unproductive. I know the feeling. You know a good gift? I just love sulfuric acid. That is a good gift, Alpaca. That's an amazing gift. Packaged sulfuric acid. Christmas is a week away, and guess what you guys all get? Packets of sulfuric acid. Yahoo! Yippee! Yeah, I feel like whenever someone like plays that meme and it's like a stressful moment, it's because like, oh my gosh, I didn't buy the gifts. I didn't get the gifts for everybody. I got all the gifts. As far as you know. Like, I got gifts for all of my relatives and friends and stuff. Or I got all the gifts. Oh, thank you for the pet. You're petting the flan. Oh no, Rin, your hand's gonna get sticky. It's gonna get sticky. Thank you for the pet. Yeah, I got all the your palm. I got all the gifts for my loved ones and my family and Beans' family, and I got all those gifts sorted out of the way. But then I was hanging out with my coworkers. We had like that's something I can talk about before we get started. Is we had our company Christmas party, or sorry, holiday party. We had our holiday party. Any ideas for next year? Maybe more handmade stuff, because I feel like I always do this, where it's like, next year I'm gonna do handmade stuff so I can save on money, and then I never actually do it. And then I usually end up just like going on Amazon and giving our corporate overlords more money for 2-day shipping. Bear Kwanzaa party. I would like to make more handmade things, because I actually have a lot of supplies to do that. I have a lot of yarn to make crochet stuff. I got a lot of like, I have mini canvases to like do like mini paintings, like it's just that the work is always so busy that like I can't relax until like now, right? Like today was like kind of the last day that people were actively working. People might also be working tomorrow, but even my boss was like, yeah, I'm kind of not going to really be working like next week into January. So if you want to take those days off, you can. So, yeah. I've been giving socks like a true adult. Socks are goated. Socks are such a good gift because you can like they can have funny designs on them, or you could get like the like specific types that help people with like foot problems, right? Like, have you guys heard of plantar fasciitis? Because within this year, I met 3 people that have it, including myself. Basically, if your heel is constantly in pain, you might have plantar fasciitis. Because like it's funny, my one of my coworkers, my closest coworker, she was describing her symptoms to me, and I was like, wait a minute, that sounds like what I have. That sounds like my symptoms. My heel also hurts a lot constantly. So yeah, that might be a thing. So if you know someone that has a problem like that, you could get them nice socks that like are nice and comfy. They add like padding or something. You can have like those I don't know if they're called like restrictive socks, but they're like I don't know, they feel like they're gripping onto your footsies a little bit more, and a little bit better too. Like it I don't know, it just feels more comfy. I know restrictive makes it sound like it's a tight fit on your foot, but on the dogs, if you will, and I know you will, but it's actually kind of comfy. I don't know. But if even if your recipient doesn't have a foot problem, you could give them something with a funny design, you know? Or you could just give them really comfy socks. I think I appreciate like those winter socks, the like really fluffy ones. It doesn't even have to have a design. It just needs to be soft, you know? Yeah, compression. There you go. Yes, alpaca compression socks. I sleep with my socks on. Yeah, you know, it's the strangest thing. I'm usually a pretty light sleeper. I would say that I'm a light sleeper. Wait, I'm gonna fix my calibration again. I keep on looking up at you guys. So I'm gonna look directly at my bottom screen. There you go. Is this the right move? Ah, whatever. Whatever. But yeah, I feel like socks are a nice, like, versatile gift, right? Oh yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Like, so when it comes to like sleeping with your socks on, I feel like I'm a pretty light sleeper. Um, I usually wake up at like the slightest noise, and sometimes that means I can't get back to sleep right away, right? But for some reason, every time I fall asleep with socks on, like I always end up taking them off in the middle of the night, but I have no memory of it. And usually when things happen in like when I wake up and something happens in the middle of the night, I usually remember it. Like I wake up every time our cat Schnackery meows at us like at 3 in the morning, and I wake up and I remember it. But when it comes to socks, I always wake up and they're like next to my bed, but I have no memory of like how I took them off. They just end up off. No memory of it whatsoever. So I don't know if I'm like unconsciously doing it while I'm in deep sleep, but for whatever reason it's happening. The only reason to protect my dakimakura from dry feet. Dakimakura is unironically like really good pillows, right? Like I like long pillows. It's a ghost. It's a ghost that's taking off my socks. It's the house goblin freeing the piggies. Freeing the dogs. Who let the dogs out? Alright, let's get to making some pixel art, shall we? So, and we'll still yap. We'll still yap about gifts. Did you guys get good gifts for your loved ones? And or white elephant gifts for your coworkers or friends? um so the first person we're making pixel art of is a regular in chat. Yuki ENVT. We could actually give them a shout out. I'm pretty sure they are Yuki ENVT SO. There we go. Yeah, the last time I raided into them, they're playing Pokemon Unite. And I love their thumbnails. I love the thumbnails so much. Especially when they have like the tired eyes. I feel like that's very relatable. I'm not done shopping. Oh my gosh. That's been me a lot lately. Luckily I got most of my stuff done. Oh, the thing I was gonna say earlier is that like we had our company lunch couple days ago. Wait, actually time is an illusion. I don't even remember anymore. And one of my coworkers was like, "Oh, I'm gonna send like handwritten letters to all of you guys, so expect it in the mail." And I was like, "Dang, I didn't get any gifts from my coworkers." I was like, "Dang, I should have done that." But at the same time, I did bring them gifts and souvenirs from the Philippines, so I feel like that kind of counts. I feel like that kind of counts as a gift, right? Right? You are the gift. That's what you guys can say if you didn't get gifts for a special person in your life, a relative or a friend. Just say that. Just say that like I am the gift. I have a friend that like one of his catchphrases is your presence is the present. You know? I love that. Your presence is the present. Oh, am I lagging a little? My model? Oh no. Oh, no. Oh, I am. Oh no. Poor K. Ah, whatever. I was forced to paint my face as Sonic because I forgot my friend's B-Day gift. I am the moment. Hello, Zako. Hello. I think acts of kindness are also count as a gift, right? Did you guys ever go into like the that love language stuff? Like what's your love language? Is it like time, what is it? It's like gifts is one of them. Um Spending time together is another. um I don't know. There's like five or something. I keep forgetting what it was, but like certain people like they might not want gifts. They want like just spending time with you, which I think is fair. I'm gonna do an off-white actually. Let's do an off-white. Santa baby. There we go, a little bit of an off-white. So, I'm considering to gift myself some sculpting tools for clay art. Yeah, I think that's so. One thing that kind of works sometimes when you can't think of like a good gift for other people is like think of a gift that you would like. Because if you like it, then and like you share certain interests with certain friends, they might like it too. At least that's my cope. That's my copium. I went to the Sonic movie, painted a Sonic. It looked like a popsicle. But still, that's like that's you're spending time with your friend, right? You're spending time with them, so hopefully it's one of those things that like they recognize that it's a generous act. Next year. Copium. Copium. He wasn't there? Oh no. I'm so sorry. That's rough. How dare they? There you go. I'm doing like a little bit of a gradient. It's not that obvious, but it's there. Next year. Cause Yuki has like Yuki has like a snowflake kind of theme going, right? I like the vibrant blue. Okay, let's do this. Jingle bells sing and jingle bells sing. This might be too vibrant. Maybe maybe something like this color or this color. Go back, swell time. We'll go with that for now. We'll go with that. Mixing and mingling. Send you the story? Sure. Or you could send it in the Discord. Copium days are over. We drink Cascola. Cascola. I love that. The mall is closing, so I got stuff for 90% off. Dang. It's a swell time. You made me fail the Jingpocalypse. 19 days into December without hearing Jingle Bell Rock. You gotta know this by now. I love Christmas. Like, this was a given. Like, this was a given. Hello, Owen. Hello, welcome, welcome. Thank you for the raid. Welcome, welcome. How you guys doing? You're playing iRacing. How you doing? Oh my god, it's Feliz Navidad. Hello. Feliz Navidad. How you guys doing? Hello, everyone. Hello. We're doing some pixel art right now. I was yapping, but I ran out of steam a little bit. But we were talking about Christmassy things. We're talking about the fact that I love Christmas. This is to be expected of me. But Owen, if you got a rest, if you or any of your mechanics have to do that post stream care, you know, no worries at all. We're just chilling, yapping about Christmas stuff. But yeah, thank you for the raid. How you doing? How was the stream? You a Merry Christmas. How was I to know? I know this like is a stereotype, but like it is partially because I'm Filipino, but I just love Christmas. My keycaps on my keyboard have been Christmas themed like all year long. I feel like I'm getting a cold, so I'm taking it easy. Yeah, take it easy, take it easy. Excited for pixel art? Yay! Feliz Navidad. I adore Christmas, and I mentioned this rule before last stream, but no yucking on my yum. Like, if anyone here is a Christmas disliker, you are free to do that. But as I'm actively enjoying the Christmas season, I ask that you not yuck on my yum. Oh no, I keep on, my model keeps lagging for some reason, or like does a weird like snappy thing. It's kind of okay. I don't know. Is it my RAM? Is it because I have too many things going on? Feliz Navidad, yo espero año y felicidad. You think it's the flan? You think it's the flan? What if I take out the flan? There we go. See that? I wanna wish you a Merry Christmas. Let's see how many, because these are all the usual programs I'm running. Maybe it's PureRef, you think, huh? You think it's PureRef? Let me exit out of PureRef. Yeah, let's save. If it runs a lot smoother without PureRef, that might be the culprit, because there's so many images on that PureRef file. Because it's all of my streamer friends. Feliz Navidad. It seems to be running smoother now. Yo espero año y felicidad. Feliz Navidad. I love Christmas as soon as Thanksgiving is over. Then I'm 100% jolly. Looks fine on it. Clearly this pixel art is too taxing on your GPU. It needs nice simple 4K 3D graphics to run smooth. I don't look, it actually has been running smoother. I think it is. I think it's all of the reference images on PureRev. There's just that file does have a lot of people on it, so PureRef can be a memory heavy if you have a lot of images loaded into. I think that's the culprit. I hope Santa will give me an AMD processor. You stopped teleporting. Yeah, okay. So I'll just have I'll have Yuki's image up elsewhere. I'm gonna have to draw up PureRef again just to copy it. Walking in a winter wonderland. How about this? I'm gonna screenshot it. Walking in a winter wonderland. I'm gonna paste this into my private server. There we go. I'm gonna do the same with Shiopi. Zoom in. Screenshot. And then quickly exit out of PRF before I explode! Okay. We're safe, guys. We're safe. Does it not auto-compress? I don't know. I don't know. I know that it's pretty fun to have all those references because you could like zoom in and zoom out. So I guess not because I don't know. It seems like all of the images are in like their usual resolution. Roasting on an open fire. I was talking about my company party, right? It's funny because I was tuning into Gavin Batol, Gerber Baby, Galvanized Benadryl, during his latest stream, and he was talking about like company parties, and he was asking like, are those usually like fun or boring? And I agree with what the chat said. It really depends on the company. Geeble beeble. Yeah, exactly, Owen. It depends on the company, because the Christmas party that I went to a couple days back was really fun. We had a mashed potato bar. We had a mashed potato bar. I really I really liked it. Cause that was like such a concept to me. I was like, mashed potato? Bar? like basically you just get like a plate of mashed potatoes and they use like the Yukon Gold. Or whatever, like the Yukon potato, the one that's apparently like known for being a good like mashed potato. They got that, and you fill up your plate with mashed potatoes, and then you put whatever toppings you want, and they had so many like fresh toppings. It was like broccoli. I didn't put broccoli. But they also had like fried onion. They had mushroom, like roasted mushrooms. They had bacon bits. I didn't do the bacon bits because I don't eat meat. But they had 2 different kinds of cheese. They had like cheddar and I think what's the other one? I don't know. I don't think it was mozzarella, but they had 2 different kinds of cheese. Oh, and cream fraiche. They had cream. Like it was so good. Like the potatoes by themselves were already good. But like with all those toppings was like incredible. It was amazing. I was in heaven. And the thing is, that wasn't even the main dish. Like, that wasn't even the main dish. That was just like a fun little extra, you know? It was like the main dishes were like salmon for me and only for me. No, I'm just kidding. But like they had salmon. They had for any vegans in the company, they had like mushrooms and steamed veggies. And then for all of the blood mouths, no, I'm just kidding. Apparently that's what vegans call meat eaters. They had like braised ribs or something. Like, oh, thank you for the pet. Yuki, hello. We're pixelating you. Hello, I was talking about the company party that I went to. Mika, I'm at an engagement party, but a little bird you. Told me I'm getting pixelated. Thank you. I love you always. Mwah, mwah, mwah. I love you too, Yuki. I'm gonna do my best to bring out those pixelated eyes. Blood mouths. You go porkless? Yeah, I'm pescatarian, so I the only flesh that I consume is fish. But I do miss meat sometimes. I do miss like the thing that I miss the most probably is Christmas ham. Not big ham. I do love big ham, but like Christmas ham, oh, with the glaze, oh, I miss it. Proud to be a bloodmouth. Yeah. I don't think it's like a serious. Well, okay, maybe there definitely are those vegans out there that are like bloodmouths, disgusting, and the fish eaters, the fish breaths, you know. But I feel like I've met more chill vegans than I've met like entitled vegans, I guess. And you know, I'm also a little biased because Beans is also vegan, and he's definitely, well, to my knowledge, you know, like he's not that way either. He's just like, you eat what you want to eat. I'm gonna eat what I want to eat. Bloodmouth goes hard, right? Isn't it kind of metal? I've never seen so beautiful. You're always welcome back. Nah. As in like to eating meat, I think that's something that unless a doctor tells me that I have to like go back to eating meat, I don't think I'm gonna go back. It's one of those like I kind of made an internal vow to a now deceased relative that I wouldn't. Even though like she didn't ask it of me, it's just one of those like it's just one of those things that I like did on my own accord. But who knows? Because like I know some a coworker of mine was vegetarian for most of her life, but she had to go back. She said that when she got pregnant, she didn't like elaborate on why, but she said that when she was pregnant, she started eating meat again. So who knows? Maybe the cravings will take over, and I'm like, I need the Christmas ham right now. Vinka, you haven't had pork in a long time. Your Filipino reserves are running low. You'll die if you don't eat pork again. Could have been due to an iron deficiency. Maybe. Very possible. But I also told you guys that one story about the Uber driver, right? The one that gave me the daffodil tea. For those who weren't there for that story, I had a random Uber driver that was like that I told him that I was pescatarian, and he was like, if you want to be a mother, you're gonna have to go vegan. That was like my non-confrontational butt was like, okay, buddy, I will do that. I will do just that. Proceeds to not do that. Vegetarian ham, maybe add glaze to it. Okay, have you guys heard of this? There is like a vegan alternative for glazed ham. Watermelon. Someone made like a glazed watermelon type thing. It was kind of like it was kind of like, I don't know how it would taste. My dad showed it to me when he was vegan. My dad was like, "You think I should try this?" And I'm like, "I don't know. I legitimately do not know." Like the Asian soy protein cooked in glazed like ham. Yeah, like I feel like a lot of Asian restaurants, like it's not that they're vegan, but like a lot of their dishes are kind of vegan by default because they use like coconut milk or coconut like alternatives, right, to dairy. Cause like one of my favorite, one of me and Beans' like favorite like Chinese vegan places to go, or vegan places to go, is Chinese. Like it's like a small like mom and pop, you know, like owned by like a Chinese family, and like the protein just goes so hard. I love it so much. And then like I love eating at Thai places too because they got some bomb seafood based like foods, but they also have like pretty good vegan options too with the spice. Love challenging people like that. How about pescatarian ham? If it's a thing, wait, what would that entail? Like, because I'm also imagining the sheer size of like ham, you know? Wait, let me look at my reference again. Okay, Yuki has black shorts. I like their shorts. Is there like an off black that I can use? Yeah, there is. I use like a bunch of different black colors on Outermost Ghost's model. And what kind of? Oh, I didn't get the kicks. I didn't get the shoe color. Okay, let's make it black for now. Actually, I think the shorts should go. Yeah, something like that. Cute. Chinese food has a bit of vegetarian food because religion, Buddhism. That's something that I never thought about until like I started going on more flights. Is like kind of the religious aspect of it, because whenever I like book a flight, I do have to usually like let them know that I need like the pescatarian option, right? But then there's so many options on a lot of these airlines where it's like, oh, we got the vegetarian, but we also have the vegetarian. They call it like lacto ovo, where you could have milk and you can have egg. But then we got like the vegetarian, like Hindu like meal, right? We got the vegetarian Jain meal. We have the vegetarian like this meal, and it's like it's cool that like airlines. Well, I feel like it might have come from like there's a reason why like there's so many options like that, right? There's probably like a lawsuit or something in the past. I went on a flight that had so many options. Yeah. I'm kind of glad. But I do wonder if it's just something that like people were mindful of from the beginning, or if that was something that like, oh, we got a lawsuit from this, so we got to make sure that we have our options, you know? So Yuki has a logo on their hoodie. It's like a black and red like thingy. So I'm going to turn off, there you go, the symmetry, and I'm going to put a dash of red right there. Nice. I feel like I'm jumping around on topics a lot. Oh yeah, eating pork and eating meat. I miss it in many ways, but at the same time, I don't think I'm gonna go back. Like I said, unless the doctor's like, your Filipino-ness, it's fading, it's fading. To which I say, no. Especially with my love for Christmas, I think I'm plenty Filipino enough. Let's see. I'm gonna add some little different shades of blue here and there. So this needs to look like a hoodie. That's one thing, is that this needs to look like a hoodie. How are we gonna make this happen? Maybe like this? Oh, there we go. Gonna make that look like a hoodie. Yeah, that holiday party had so many good options. But apparently, according to my coworkers, they said that it was a lot better back in the day. Which, like, I feel like that's par for the course for any company, I guess, where there's always that like things were better off during my time, not your time, my time. But they were sharing some interesting stories. But the implication seems to be that it was a lot more fun because, one, the parties used to be at night. And I actually, like, my first year working for that company, I went to a holiday party and it was at nighttime. But ever since then, well, actually, it's ever since the Panera bread, ever since the pandemic, ever since Bovid, the Bovid Panera bread. I'm just gonna keep like censoring myself until like you can't even tell that I'm saying the COVID pandemic. It's like, what she talking about? The Bovid panorama like picture? Like, she talking about cows taking a picture? But yeah, ever since the Panera bread, like they changed it to be like a lunchtime type thing, like during the work day. So on one hand, it's like, oh, sick, I don't have to actually do any work today. Like, I could just show up to the office to get food and then go, which is basically what I did. But actually, I'm a little bugged by. That still look like a hood. Actually, I like how that looks cute. Actually, I like that. Yeah, there we go. There we go. I think we need eyebrows too, if we can. Oh, cute, cute, cute. Maybe we can add. There we go. Cute. I Can I make this black actually? Nah. All right, I think we're good for Yuki's. Let me go ahead and save that. Holiday parties are always a lot better back in the day. I hear this anywhere I work, right? Right? And it's always like, I wonder if it's because like a certain incident happened to make it so like they had to put more restrictions on it, right? And that's why it was better back then, because there were no restrictions. Because the implication seems to fully be that like, oh, the reason why they stopped making like night parties, and like they also stopped serving alcohol. They also stopped serving alcohol since the Bovid Panera bread. So the implication is that someone got too drunk, right? Someone got too drunk and like wandered off or did something crazy, and that's why there's more restrictions. Now it's like, okay, we're not serving any more alcohol, and it's gonna be in the daytime so we can keep track of people who get too drunk. And I feel like that's the explanation. I feel like that's why now it's like a lunch thing. That's why it's in the middle of the day. That's why they don't serve alcohol. They serve apple cider. They also serve cream soda. But I love cream soda. Like it's one of my favorite drinks. But it tasted diet, and I don't like diet tasting things. Whenever they're like, "Oh, Coke Zero, you can't taste the difference." I can taste the difference. It's somewhat of a skill of mine. Nah, I feel like it is just like the flavor is really just that different. But yeah. Where was I going with this? Yeah, I feel like that's why I still enjoy the parties. I still enjoy it because they have like a photo booth. I got to take pictures with my coworkers. They had funny little hats. I was a reindeer, you know? Oh, by the way, I don't have the flan on my head, so there we go. um so yeah, like I still enjoyed it, but like a lot of the older folks are like, "Oh, it was better back then, back when I could drink." And like I cleaned up my dog to get him ready for the festivities, and it took an allergy pill because he's a long-haired boy, but I can feel my consciousness slipping. Oh no, Pickles. Get some sleep, get some rest. Thank you for stopping by. Get lots of rest. And good job. Good job on prepping your dog. It's because in the 80s the companies I work for were swimming in money and just blowing a ton of it on lavish stuff. I don't know why when I was looking at your comment, like, do you ever do this thing where you're reading something and then you see like the last word in the next line and you like already assume what that word is gonna be? Because I saw the word blowing tons of money, and for a second I thought, because I read 80s, I was like, oh, because in the 80s they were doing lots of blow. Like, I was like, dang. Now me complaining about my coworkers like drinking too much, it's like it pales in comparison. I think the Panera was just an excuse to save money, so now the parties aren't good enough. That too. That I completely believe that too. Yeah, basically we're talking about salespeople here. I don't know if like Twitch or YouTube, like when I upload this VOD, are gonna like bonk me, but it's just like, yeah, man, those parties back then were real good. Oh yeah, they were so good. Those company parties, am I right? Oh god, I drooled. Like, just doing that bit. I don't even know if the mic picked up like the noise I made. Because you can't see me doing the nose thing. But anyway, we'll drop the subject because I don't know if Twitch is just gonna be like, this bear this bear teacher is talking to her students about drugs. Anyway. Let's start our next pixel art. A lot like Christmas. So next up is Shiopi. I don't have the reference on screen because Pure Ref is just too heavy of an app. It's too heavy. It's just too much. And the thing is, I actually had like PNGs of everyone's references, but I was like, oh, it's all on the Pure Ref. I could delete these. Literally today I deleted them and emptied out the recycle bin. This always happens, you see. This always happens. Let's actually just make the whole thing cute pink. I think your pink, Shiopi, is light, a little bit more desaturated. I I think it is more. Yeah, there we go. It's a little bit closer to like red, with a bit of purple, blurple. Oh no, Christmas. Yeah. Yeah, you, cause you put your reference on let me just check. You put your reference on that one thread on my Discord. La criatura. So let me, yeah, contiguous. Oh no. Why is it doing that? Why is it doing that? Dun, dun, dun. I don't understand why it's doing like everything outside too. Oh, because of the symmetry tool. I'm silly. There you go. We're definitely gonna have to change the bottom though. We're gonna change the bottom. So let's see if I can do that right now. Beginning to look a lot like Christmas. Wait, I love the proportions. I love the proportions so much. The like big legs. Or not the big legs, like the big belly, and then like it goes into like little legs. That's so cute. I should put the okay. Copy. I want you guys to see Shiopi's criatura. Can I drag this over here? Yes. Oh! It's so big. There we go. How do I do this again? There we go. There we go. Cute! Criatura. Shiopi's design is so cute. I agree. I kind of want to see it as a big mascot walking around a theme park so I can hug it. It reminds me of like those Pokemon ones, right? The one where it's like, how do those work? They look very soft. They look super soft. So like, is it like kind of like a semi-inflatable type thing where like the person obviously occupies less space in there, but I assume there's like little air conditioning and stuff. It's kind of like those dinosaur costumes and like those sumo wrestling costumes, right? But like obviously with better material. That's part of the inspiration. That's so cute. I feel like this should be rounder. Let me erase the arms actually. And then we need space for the shoulders. And the ears, that could go. Instead of these eyes, you could do something like this. I am gonna change the colors of these. Oh, cute! Unless, should we do something like that? Aww! I love the Pokemon mascot costumes have. Yes, exactly! I love that too! I love that too, the jiggle physics. Like whenever they like bump into each other, or whenever the Pikachus like march in tandem with each other. Oh, thank you, Ghosty. Hello, thank you for the pet. We did your pixel art last time. I know you already saw it, but but hello, Ghosty. Hello, Gojikins. Hello. Get your stickers. Yeah, whenever the Pikachus like march in tandem, it's so cute. Like I like how their ears like flop around. I was here. It was so good. Yeah, I remember. I know that you guys had to go to Eeps, but that's okay. At least in the last stream, the last pixel art stream. But yeah, no worries. How's it going? I was just talking about the company party that I went to and how like the older coworkers were like, it was so much better back then, but we were I was saying that like it's probably because like they let you like do more things like drink. But it was still fun. Mashed potato bar, salmon for me. I love salmon. Cute, cute. Oh, but you gotta have the long tail. Shopi also has the long tail. And the ears! The ears. Oh my god, I love the little cream puffs on top. That's so cute. There's a drinking at my company party tonight. There's drinking at my company's party tonight, which makes me wonder why it's tonight and not tomorrow. Yeah, do you guys not have like work tomorrow? Or is it like, do you think that's gonna like dissuade people from drinking? You know, like, oh, we gotta show up to work tomorrow. Gotta go touch a grass. So see you, Binka and Cubs. Thank you for stopping by. I hope I can do justice by pixelating your cute kobold form. Thank you for joining me. Of course. I'm hoping to get to everyone eventually. To all of the oompies, whether or not you're a streamer or not. If you have a design, I will pixelate it. Have fun with the grass touchins. Yeah. Have fun with the grass touchins. Probably the best time they could get that venue. Probably. They just calling sick for Friday. Yeah, and I feel like, you know, the Christmas is next week. Like, depending on like what kind of job you work, like it's one of those like I know the people at my company, like technically we just have Christmas Day off, but no one's actually gonna be working next week. Like, and of course that's coming from a place of privilege where like, oh, our job can do that, whereas like, you know, if you work at a supermarket or, you know, something like that, obviously you can't do that. But like a part of me is like, oh come on. Like no one's actually gonna like people at my company at least, they are not gonna be working next week and the week after. So many people either don't show up or left early today too. Yeah, there you go. I'll be the only person in the building on Monday. I think that's part of like the there's still a bit of like I guess it depends on your work as well, but there's also a bit of niceness to that too. Is that like even if you have to work during the holidays or around like yeah, those days, there's at least the solace that like no one else is gonna be there. I actually like those days in the office where it's literally just me in there, or like me and one other person that doesn't talk, right? Like, it's like, wow, I can actually get work done today. What a concept. Merry, merry, merry Christmas. Merry, 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 merry Christmas. But then Goji come home early? But why? To be with your beautiful wife, that's why. You guys are cute. You guys are cute. Yeah, I hope you guys have good holidays, by the way. A good holiday season. I'm excited for the holidays. Good food, get to spend it with the relatives. And then me and Beans are going on a trip after Christmas, so I'm pretty excited for that. A mini trip. So you can wear pajama pants and we can eat delicious food and watch VTubers. I'll see what I can do. We have an ad break. We have an ad break coming up in less than a minute. So I'll put you guys over here in the cup corner with the tree. Doesn't it look nice? You guys can decorate it if you want. Just don't eat it. Don't be decorating it with no bite marks. No, Ghosty's already starting. No. All right, we're gonna go into our ad break. I'm gonna get some water. I'll see you guys after the ad break. Oh, let me put my BRB text. Let it snow, let it snow, let it snow. Okay. Okay. I'm gonna go eeps. What are you eating? What do you guys have in your mouth? Spit it out. Spit it out. Hello everyone, welcome back. Let's see. You guys are dancing. You guys are eating baubles. Don't eat the baubles. They're made out of glass. You're gonna cry on teacher's shoes? Oh no, don't cry. If you have to cry, not on the shoes. Not on the shoes. I want a red one, just like my boss. Aw. Extra thank you for the gifted sub. Aw. Oh yeah, the gifted subs. Gives red bauble to alpaca. Cute. Crunch. Oh, thank you for the lurk, Ghosty. Feel free to lurk. That emote is so cute, Goji. Nyam 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 nyam. That's how I feel sometimes when I'm eating salmon and mashed potatoes. Beeplebees, hello. We just got back from the ad break. We are currently pixelating. We're continuing our journey to pixelate the friends, the oompies, if you will. Oh, let me move. We're pixelating Shiopi. Shiopi's so cute. I was just talking more about Christmassy stuff, as I always am. No more lurk, nice. I wonder if there should be is there ever like a command where it's like, oh, I'm not lurking no more, you know? What'd you miss? Nothing much. We were just in the ad break and now we're back. I'm still pixelating Shiopi. I love Shiopi's design so much. This is so cute. Oh yeah, so with the holidays coming up and with unlurk. Emote is because she refused to drink potions in Skyrim and eats all the blue flowers. Wait, that's so cute. Does it heal you? Dude, it's been a minute since I played Skyrim. Maybe I should play it again. Maybe I should play it again. I have been thinking about what games to play, especially because of the Steam, what is it, like replay or your like games in review type things? The cat is adorable, cute. I asked Shiopi like, are you like a dragon or like a cat? And then they were like, I don't know. But then I think eventually Shiopi was like, I'm a kobold. At least I think that's how the conversation went, right? I could have hallucinated that whole exchange. They do, but terribly inefficient. It's like 1 HP. You gotta eat like 100 flowers to fully heal. Oh no. This is not a wonderful Christmas time. Yeah, let's make the lines all like this color. Oh no, you know what? It needs to be wonderful Christmas time. Simply having a wonderful Christmas time. Yeah, there we go. This color. Let's see if we could get more traction with this tool. Having a wonderful Christmas time. A fluffy kobold, yeah. That's a funny kobold. I see so many different kinds of kobolds. Some people just make them straight up dog furries. Yeah, it's one of those things that I actually wasn't super familiar with kobolds up until, you guys want to know how recently I like found out what kobolds were? Vesper's D&D thing. like streams. When he kept on mentioning kobolds, and that was legitimately like the first time that I like heard of that term. Cause I don't know, I'm like I like have played D&D before, but I just was never familiar with that race, you know? So shrug, guess I'm going to the Hog? The is that the place in, why does that sound familiar? Oh, Netherlands. Wonderful Christmas time. For a second I was like, the capital of wait. The capital of the Czech Republic. That's Prague. That's Prague. Cause I have a friend who she did her like study abroad in Prague. And it was funny because she was also like the president of like a college organization that I was a part of. So like for the first part of her presidency, like the first couple months, she was in Prague. They're just little guys that love treasure. Yeah, like I didn't know what kobolds were, and then like the more I think that same following or that year or the following year is when I started watching Dungeon Meshi, and they had kobolds too, right? And they were a little bit more dog-like. I think that's what I like about Dungeon Meshi is that they make like these D&D or like fantasy creatures into like kind of more like biologically realistic, if that makes sense, or if that's even accurate. Let's make this a little bit darker. Having a wonderful Christmas time. Having a wonderful Christmas time. Also, what happens if I make this smaller? A wonderful Christmas time. Ah! Ah, that's just as cute in my opinion. Cute. Yeah, let's do that. I'm wondering if it like matches too much with no, because like for a second I was like, oh, actually, like Toge and Shiopi are both like non humanoid. They're both pink. I didn't want them to be too similar. Also, I did such a good job. not to pat myself on the back, but I really love how I did with Toge's. Kobolds are cute little guys unless they're the dog wolf type kobold. Yeah, like it's how are they shown in kobold Fight Club? They're in Fight Club? Why was that in the like autocomplete for Google? Anyway, Dungeon Meshi. Are they dogs? Yeah, they're straight up dogs. They're straight up dogs in Dungeon Meshi. They're very cute. That's Prague or Prague. Yeah, no, exactly. My friend went to Prague for her study abroad. Yeah, I always just associate it with that time where it's like, I can't believe you were president, but also like you like did study abroad, but also like she was also like a really good president too for this organization. Lighten this up a little bit for the ears. Oh, and also oh my god, Shiopi also has like little cream thingies. How am I gonna do this? Maybe something like that. Is this song like? Is this like a Charlie Brown song? Because I always associate this with Charlie Brown. It's Christmas, Charlie Brown. Kobold Fight Club is a D&D encounter calculator. Ah, I see. I was like, there's kobolds in Fight Club? Christmas time here. So you can see that stuff you're about to throw at the party will indeed kill them. That sounds pretty handy. I've been thinking a lot about I mention it every so often, but I have like one singular OC throughout my entire life as a bear. I just was never bitten by the OC bug, and like no shade to people who do that. I'm actually jealous of people who like OCs come so naturally to them, because for me, like every time I've had to like create an OC for any kind of reason, like when I was in middle school, I joined like a Fruits Basket forum, and they had like little RP channels, or they wouldn't have been called channels back then. It was like threads, right? Like they had little like RP threads, and I wanted to like join in on them. So like I would make characters, but they were always just like this other character but different, like this is just America from Hitalia but different. Which, like, to be fair, I know that that's also how a lot of OCs start, right? Is that like, oh, it's my hyperfixation but different. A whipped cream base for strawberry horns. It's cute, right? I love the concept. Vince Guaraldi did the Charlie Brown Christmas stuff, so yeah. Ah, I see. Kobolds are basically a variant of little guy. That makes them so adorable. D&D helps with creating characters, same with the online RP threads. Yeah! Goji and I met on an RP forum. Nice! Nice. They're fun, actually. I used to do some RP on LiveJournal as well. And that one, that was where I was, like, particularly guilty of making OCs that were, like, this is this character from Hetalia, but different. But to be fair, it's also because, like, in, like, LiveJournal RP, like, communities, most likely, like, you had to have little, like, different PFPs, right? Or as they call them back then, like, icons to show different emotions, so that when you're RPing, and let's say you're RPing, like, oh, hello, my my reference picture is covered. Patware, hello, welcome. How you doing? Thank you for the raid. You're play. Oh my gosh, I was there. I was watching you play MO Astray. That sounds like that looked like a really cool, like, story. I'm so curious now about how that story is going. Hello. The jug is upon you. Y'all, if you guys aren't already following Patware, follow Patware, cuz, like, I was listening to your voice acting. Man, that was really good. I was like cuz I was like crocheting before I was starting stream, and I was like just doing something no brain to prep myself for stream. But every so often I'd hear your voice acting for the scenes and be like, "Whoa." Dang. So yeah. I've been lurking here, but Jug Raid. Yeah, thank you. If you have to do any post-stream care, feel free. If you gotta step aside, no worries at all. No worries. But yeah, if you or any of your folks want to stay, feel free. We are pixelating the friends, the oompies. Who knows, Patware? You are on the list. You're on the list of people I will soon pixelate. Get pixelated. Man, hello Raiders. Pink Dodecahedron, hello. Jug Raid. Hello. Oh yeah, get your stickers. Get your sniffing, your scratch and sniff of stickers. They're based off Filipino treats, you see. I've been RPing for like 20 years, so a part of me that would cringe from voice acting is long dead. Yo, we were just talking about RPing. We were just talking about it, how, like, I said that I was, like, making my first OC, but now that I think back on, like, the Fruits Basket and LiveJournal, like, RP forums that I was a part of, I guess it wouldn't be my first OC. I guess there are a lot that, like, I've long abandoned. Actually, maybe I could revive them. Huh. Now I'm having thoughts. That's always a dangerous thing. Follow Patware, he's secretly a skinny henchman from Venture Brothers. The one that sounds like Ray Romano. The Shiopi is so cute. Yeah, right? Pink lurks my whole stream and talks here. I've done that before, though. I've done that before. Not necessarily on yours, Patware, but I've done that where I'm, like, lurking on someone's stream, and then, like, when they raid, I'll be like, oh, raid! And then, like, I didn't say a single word in, like, the original stream. I'm so guilty of that. My lurking ways are mysterious. It's a goal, really. Also, Pink Dodecahedron, your name is also very satisfying to say. Dodecahedron. Oh my god, it's Melekilikimaka. Seishun, hello! Welcome. It's strong style. Never let anyone know your next move. People can't predict your move if you can't predict your own moves. It's a pretty solid strategy, Cotton. Let's see how that works out. Okay, let's draw some strawberries. Let's see if we can reuse this color. I don't know if I should have, like, that sharp of an edge. We were talking about RP forums, and, like, cause I was saying, like, oh, I have one OC that I've been trying to develop, and I'm on the verge of, like, an idea, which is to make my OC the love child of a pairing that I've always loved in another piece of media. And, like, wait, that's kind of goated. Like, but going back to Binka the Stream Ninja. Actually, maybe we could save it like this. Yeah, maybe we can do something with that. Like that. Merry Christmas. I'm like thinking back on my like live journal OCs because one of them was straight up like China from Hitalia but different, and the character even had the same like verbal tick as China from Hitalia. Because like if you guys like don't know Hitalia, it's a series. Oh god, I'm like cringing at like saying it. It's a series where like all the countries of the world are anthropomorphic characters. So there's a character that's China, there's a character that's like America and England, and I used to be in this fandom and I used to ship countries together. But I had one that was literally like China, and the thing with China from Hitalia is that a lot of the characters from that series have like a verbal tick, right? They have like a little catchphrase or they say something at the end of their sentences. And China's was to say aru, like ARU, like at the end of all of his sentences. So it's like ni hao aru. Hello aru. Japan, what the heck? Aru, like he would say that. And then my OC based off China had the same verbal tick. And like even now I'm like kind of cringing because it's one of those like, did I have no originality at all? Did I But looking back, it's like I feel like if I had little experience making my own OCs, that's kind of forgivable, isn't it? Isn't it? I'm gonna do OC-tober next year for sure. If I just make OCs that are based off like they're the love children of all my favorite couples, like a Magnoir OC or a or something like that, then yeah, maybe. Did someone say OC? We did, C-May, we did. All my favorite OCs are just me projecting all my issues onto a character and then loosely covering them with a trench coat. That's pretty sick. It's pretty sick. That's a pretty good strategy. Never heard of that show? Surely there isn't a running gag of a barely visible Canada. Yes, exactly. I feel like they could have done... Okay, maybe this is me projecting because I was more into the fandom than the actual series, I feel. But, like, I was just a fan of, like, how people characterized certain characters in fan works. Like, I like the idea of like in Hitalia, Canada and America were twins, and I feel like they didn't do enough of that, or they didn't do enough with that. Even though one of the running jokes is like Canada's either invisible or did they ever mistake him for America, or was the main joke that he was invisible, right? Asian Hitalia, dude, like I hate that like the Southeast Asian countries became Hitalia characters like after I was out of the fandom, because I remember when I was in the fandom, I was like waiting every day for like a Philippines character, right? And then finally like I'm out, right? I'm out and I'm clean. And then they have like a Philippines character and I'm like, man. Hitalia jump scare. This should be on the bingo card actually. I should actually, you know, like make that bingo card. May Shark, hello! Sneaking in from errands. Yeah, thanks for dropping by. Draw a circle, there's the earth. Marukai te chikyu, marukai te chikyu, marukai te chikyu, boku hetaria. I remember all of the versions where it was the different countries singing that same song and it was personalized to their country. Okay, let's draw a bow. I think I like got started with it and then forgot. Marukai te chikyu, boku hetaria. TBH, I'm constantly realizing I unconsciously rip stuff off from my OCs. I'm starting to think that that's just the strategy, right? Like, an OC starts out as, like, your favorite character or your favorite couple or something, and then it just, like, takes on, like, a life of its own, right? Is that the strat? For those who have more experience making OCs, is that what I should be doing? Because I feel like I actually had a pretty solid OC back in the live journal days. It was, it was for, oh my gosh. It feels so cringy to, like, talk about, like, you know, the RP scenarios back then. It wasn't even anything R18. It was just, like, normal RPing. One of the like settings, the RP communities was like a school, right? It was kind of like a Hogwarts ripoff, but it was very clearly Hogwarts. And like one of my OCs was like the astronomy teacher, and I wanted to be like a mean astronomy teacher. So like my character was like, oh, it's a character that realized like that is horrified and depressed by the vastness of space and knowing that like they don't live in the time period where they can explore space. So they're low-key kind of depressed about it, but they like but it manifests as like them being like a sadist. It like manifests as them being like kind of creepy in a way. I feel like it was a pretty banger OC idea because I used like the icons and like the how do I say this? The form, their appearance was based off Japan from Hitalia. But like all of like the yandere art I could find of Japan from Hitalia. I have to catch up on chat. Like, my dark secret, I have OC girls that are Gajinkas of Starson. Wait, that's so good. Wait, that's amazing. Alpaca, that's such a good idea. God help me, I've been drawing nothing but them. Send help. If that's your hyperfixation, like it wasn't until Tempest that I realized like truly what a muse is. Like, you know, like having an artistic muse. Cause I was like, oh my gosh, like in the early days of Tempest, I was doing nothing but drawing them, but I was enjoying it so much. I felt like I was leveling up because I was drawing them so much, you know? My favorite Turon, yes. That's how they pulled me back in. Exactly. Hello, Battle Crackers. Hello. Welcome, welcome. At least Indonesia's fertile, huge land is truly bountiful. But I hate how he wears the police uniform. Yeah. There are times where, like, I feel like the author for Hitalia, Himaruya, like, he takes, like, the most random aspects to, like, make a, like, country character. But, you know. New redeem that just reminding Bingo to make the bingo card. It's like made, it's just not like clean. Basically, that's just what writing is. You're right. Like you're 100% right. Like you are like, as people, are we not just like the manifestation of our previous experiences, so to say? You know, like isn't your writing style just like based off like your favorite authors? I don't know how to make a pixel art bow now that I think about it. This looks more like a butterfly, but, you know, ain't nothing wrong with a good time. Let's put a little bit of yellow here. Or maybe... No, actually that works. That works. How deep should I get? I barely did any LJRP. I mostly write on mushes. I'm not familiar with that. Patware. I'm not familiar. What's mushes? Is that like around the same time as like live journal, or is it like later or earlier? Pretty much all the OCs I have are like characters in ready-made context, like a Steven Universe OC. Oh, that makes sense though, because like I think that's also a hallmark of like a good series, right? If the character or world building is so good that you can make your own OC. Like I feel like that's what makes Avatar: The Last Airbender and like Naruto like really good in terms of world building, right? Because you can make your own ninja OC. You make your own Bender OC. You make your own Shinigami OC for Bleach, right? Like, I think that's also a good way to just start off with like making OCs. I miss being able to roleplay. I kind of miss it in like the live journal sense, like a real time long form RP through Telnet client. Oh wow, I see. Started as designs, but then I gave them names and personalities. Present mush player myself. Oh, cool. I'm cooked. Characters are ultimately a device to tell a story. True. A lot of my OCs came from me RPing an already existing character on one mush and then adapting them to fit the theme of another mush repeatedly. So each iteration becomes like more and more different from like the original, but it's also just fleshing out the character. I see. Back when I'm influenced hard by the creator of Nogeko Castle. Okay. Dude, when I was a kid, I had a Naruto OC. Yeah, that's how it starts, right? That's how it starts. I cooked a lot of OCs, created my own OC world. Espada OC. Respectfully, oh my gosh, I kind of love the Espadas, though. That was kind of my jam back then. I have a ton of OCs. I used to want to do comics and animation. I had 3 different series with planned stories that just never existed outside my sketchbooks. What? I think that's fair, right? Like, I think that's common, and, you know, I always try to not... okay. The thing is, I try to put like a touch of optimism into everything, but I also feel like sometimes people are annoyed by that it's like a toxic positivity thing. But I just one of my first like knee-jerk reactions was to say like, it's not too late. I feel like you could still make them into like some kind of story, you know, even though they just exist in your sketchbooks for now. Who knows? You could bring them to life with art. And you're one of the best, like, in terms of like making like art with the mouse, right? So I feel like it's definitely possible. I heard you say your OC was sadistic and a bit of a creep, and it activated my brain cell. That's my favorite genre of characters. Me too. Me too. It's people. It's like sadistic yandere like creeps are like my favorite archetype. But it's like, you know, it's stuff that like if I met this person in real life, I would hate them. Like I would like think nothing of like nothing but like wanting them to suffer. Like if I knew this type of person in real life, I would constantly be thinking about like I hate you. I hate you. I hate you. I think one of them may still be salvageable, but I'll have to edit it a bit. This whole conversation is making me like realize that like, you know what? Like I think the OCs I had back then were like are pretty salvageable. Or like, this is I was kind of cooking back then. I should go back to that. I've never ever been able to recapture that thunder. He was in there. Oh, let me read the first part. My most successful ever roleplay OC was a horrible half-melted slug naga thing whose name and dialogue were badly translated. Somehow, he was deeply emotionally resonant with the setting. That's how. That sounds really cool, though. That sounds like, you know, it was perfect for that setting. It was perfect for that time. But you say that you haven't been able to recapture that thunder, the narrative, he was narrative and design perfection. Yeah, and I get that it might be like kind of sad to think that like, oh, I don't know if I could like like that's when I peaked, right? But I'm sure that there's probably like another context in which you could either bring that character back or redesign them in a way that like just as much like fits the context. I'm trying to think of how to do this bow. This cute. Actually, maybe the sharp edges are the key. Or no, yeah, I like that. I like that. There we go. I might need to make this a different color though. Like what happens if I do this? Oh, it doesn't read as a bow anymore. Or does it? I think it kind of does. If I do this. Oh, there we go. There we go. Now it reads as a bow, hopefully. Cute. I'm gonna save. I'm liking where this is going so far. Brain cell blurring alarm. Freak spotted! Freak spotted! Considering how often OC Do Not still comes up, you should have a stream on OCs? Oh man. Maybe. This is actually giving me ideas. OC Rehabilitation Center arc. Man. Can I remember any others? Because like the astronomy teacher was like probably one of my favorites, but I'm gonna have to dig deep into the live journal trenches and see if, because the thing is I erased my main or I deleted my main account, right? But I think LiveJournal does have this thing where like if you enter in the email that you use, and I think back then, I don't know if you still can, but you can sign up for multiple accounts with the same email. And if you ever need to like recover like which accounts you have, you could like request to like recover those accounts, and it would tell you like, oh yeah, you have like 10 accounts under this email, and it would list them off, and it would be like, oh my god, I forgot that I had like this many OCs. Slug mention. Hello, Nixie. Hello, welcome. We're talking about original characters now. We're talking about our OCs. Do not steal. Donut steal. Challenge make OC using emoji. Whoa, that's actually a really good. That actually sounds really good. They should make something for something like Foster's Home for Imaginary Friends, but for internet OCs. Isn't there what's that one site, Toy Box or something? Like, is anyone like seasoned with like what that is, and is it just like an OC site? Yeah, Toy House, right? Like I've heard of it. I've seen people's like toy house pages, and I remember just being like curious, like, ooh, like what is this? Hmm. Oh, you have it, Cielo? Nice, nice, nice. Another fun exercise is to mix multiple character gens together to see if you can make a viable OC and draw them, like Drawfee. I did this to generate a bunch of NPCs for D&D games. Oh, that sounds like a good idea too. I feel like the main way I tried to like manifest my OCs is through those like pick crew doll maker sites. It also helps that like there was a good time in like Twitter, and I haven't really seen it on Bisky lately, but where people would like take quizzes and be like, okay, post your Sona, right? Post you with like the result of this quiz, and it'd be like, oh, I'm a peach in this color quiz thingy, or I'm a engineer. I don't know, like you guys know the quiz I'm talking about. But then you could also like post your OC from like a pick crew, right? That was only like what, last year or the year before. Can't believe I'm already getting nostalgic for those times. I do find myself sometimes being like nostalgic for like when Tempest first debuted. I was like, oh, I kind of miss those days, but yeah, no, you know, it's a place mostly to store and organize your art and writings of your OCs. You can do trades, buy, sell designs, and adoptables. Ah, I see, I see. That would have been really useful when I had a pretty close friend back during my live journal days. We've since like kind of gone our separate ways, but I remember like we used to okay, we started out LJ like live journal role playing, but then we started to like become actual friends, and like we would role play on, oh my gosh, MSN. Do you guys remember MSN, like Messenger? Remember, remember MSN? Blast from the past. Nostalgic for 2023, I know. Yeah, Nixie Doves. You activated Babinkubs. Yeah, you can customize your little Babinkub. So right now I see yours. Yours is like a, what's the light color again? Is that coffee? I forget. um but yeah, you can actually change the appearance of your little Babinkub down on the floor there. I'm gonna point with my nose. You can either go to my Twitch bio, go to like my about me, and there should be a Twitch panel that says stream avatars, or you can use chat commands. So if you type avatar, color, or toppings, it should give you all the options. I had some friends on MSN, some on AIM. Dude, I literally met my partner through Steven Universe OC roleplay. Yeah, I guess I will say this part. So the person that I'm talking about, that like we grew close, we actually dated for a bit. But in the end it just it just didn't work out. But we did like date for a bit because we got closer through like MSN RP. And the thing is with this person, I still respect them. I still like them a lot. Not in a romantic way, but I like them as a friend. They had a really extensive OC universe that we would like RP, right? And like I kind of liked how they had just like this whole like universe already planned out in their head. I feel like Toy House would be perfect for them. Like I don't know if they still like do that with their friends currently, but like that would have been perfect because I feel like their OCs were based off did you guys ever watch Magical Index? Cuz I never did. Like, but I think it's called like A Certain Magical Index. Like that's literally the name of the anime. It was like a bit more popular during like the 2010s, right? Like I just remember like the OC universe that they had created was like um it was people with like superpowers, which I know is very like oh there's a lot of IPs that use like people with superpowers, but it felt very like it seemed like they were getting inspiration from like a certain magical index, but like I said, I never watched it, so I can't say for sure. I think they call them espers. So yeah, like OC roleplay will do that to you. Like you'll meet your significant others, or like you'll meet like close friends through it. Cause I do feel like, you know, making these OCs is like a little bit of a look into your psyche as well, isn't it? I don't think I have a code for Toy House, but I can link mine in the Discord if you want to check it out. Yeah, sure. Oh, speaking of codes, do you guys know anyone with like a VGen code by any chance? I've been thinking about, okay, so I put this in my Discord, but I want to open up commissions. And so far, I just have a Ko-fi account to do that. But I kind of like how VGen works, cause I've been commissioning people off VGen. Is it too late to meet a significant other through RPing? It depends. I haven't really been in the RP scene like lately, you know. This was like 10 years ago that I was like RPing with this close friend that I was telling you guys about. So it's very possible. Like we have some folks in the chat that say that they met their significant others through like RPing. I don't know through which like medium platform, but I feel like it's possible, you know. Like, do people RP through Discord and stuff? I feel like that would be like the platform nowadays, right? Mika, I want you to check the trailer for Arknight's Enfield. I will probably throw money at the Sunbear when you do. Yeah. I just want to like, if it's possible to do it through VGen, I would prefer to do it through VGen. But the thing is, I don't have a code. If you guys don't know, like, you can't be an artist on VGen unless you like have someone else vouch for you via like basically a code. So I know like Nana is an artist on VGen, and I know a couple other people like Dreamy Lunastraya is also on VGen, but I don't know, I'm like I don't wanna bug them. I don't wanna bug them. I feel like easiest would be to just ask if they have a code. But I don't know. I'm kind of like just throwing a wide net by asking you guys. Like, do any of you guys like happen to have like a VGen code? Probably throw my, oh yeah, I read that. I mean, I don't think so, but oh, who joined the class? Battle Crackers, thank you for joining the class. Welcome. I'm glad you're enjoying yourself here. Hehe. I do need to keep on working on Shiopis. I think the last thing is the tail. I'm actually gonna move Shiopie up a little so that there's room for the big old tail. Let me save. I mean, I don't think so, but RP through Discord usually ends up being whack. Oh, dang. Ghost and I met in the Gaia days. Oh, thank you for the pet. See me. Thank you. I and I RP'd on a pro board forum. Gaia Online is a blast from the past too. You know, I never played Gaia Online, or I wasn't really like super active on it. I don't know why, because like it's not like you need like my excuse is always like, oh, I didn't get into this because I had a potato PC, but I don't think that mattered, right? Like, I don't know if that really mattered on Gaia Online, because I think a lot of it was just like chatting on forums, wasn't it? Sorry, this is gonna be a dumb question, but was there like an actual game aspect to Gaia? Like, was there like a platformer type thing, or like, because I've only seen it as like a forum / chat board, right? I haven't seen as much Discord RP as you'd think, but I'm not really in the circles where I stumble into that stuff anymore. Yeah, no, same. I myself haven't seen it at all. Gaia, I still log in every 6 months or so. Oh man, I never got into it, but I know of it because, like, you know, I also grew up in like the 2000s and you know, was in my 20s in the 2010s. So like, I definitely saw like screenshots. I know that you can like you can customize your avatar, and like that's already up my alley. Anything where you can customize yourself is already like, I want to make my character. Isn't your VTuber mama on VJ? Oh yeah, you're right. I could ask Big Ham. I don't know if she would have any codes, because I think for every artist that signs up on VGen as an artist account, they get 2 codes. So you can give that to 2 other people. So I think that's the other thing, is like, even if I know someone like Baba Nana, Big Ham, Dreamy Lunastraya on VGen, there's no guarantee that they still have their codes, right? They might have already given it to other people. A lot of people still RP on Tumblr. Ah, okay, there you go. I'll just do it. Yeah, you guys should also be following Bavnana Dev. His streams are so cool, like, cause he uses Godot. He uses Godot for his like stream setup. Seems like a lot of you are older than me. Yeah, I'm in my 30s. I'm a 30-year-old bear. Yeah, I'm a hard-boiled millennial, you know? Like, I'm squarely in the millennial age range. I was in a couple of Discord RP servers, but it's hard. A lot of people were very young. Our bones creak. They made an MMO thing later. They got, oh my gosh. Oh my god. It's been a minute since I've seen since I've heard that piece of slang. Alright, let's see if we can make a tail. Oh, we have to turn off the symmetry. Now, you know what? Let's put Shopee down here, and we're gonna make the tail pop out from here. Let's see if this will work. Oh my gosh, the tail ends in like a little cream puff thing. That's so cute. Let's see if I could do that justice. Is this Celine Dion? Yeah, it is. It's like, this sounds like Celine Dion. Alright, I think that's as much as I can do, unless... Oh, there's little sprinkles! Oh my gosh, dude, Shiopi's like design is so cute. There's little sprinkles. Let's see if I can like put little colors in there. Maybe like a purple, like a little blurple. And then maybe like this pink. There we go. Save it. I might do a little bit more adjustments, but I'm also down to still yap for a little bit more as well. There we go. There we go. I want to yap more about OCs. Gaia, that is. I feel like it's easiest to RP when you play MMORPGs. Like, there's a lot of RP still in. Oh, yeah, in Final Fantasy XIV and WoW. That makes a lot of sense, because, like, you're literally playing another character. Gaia did have gameplay. I didn't play long, but I was focused on the dress-up aspects. Yeah, I feel like if I had gotten into Gaia Online, I feel like that also would have been the case, right? And I'm gonna add a little bit of shading, too. Okay. I know RP with Discord since we rooted. Oh, so it seems like a lot of people that like either met through like RPing or like still RP, it's from an earlier iteration. It's like from Gaia Online. It's from like a you know, like LiveJournal in my case, or Facebook. I see. Nana's so cracked. Yeah, I love his streams. I'm 26. You're not that much younger than us. I don't like, yeah, like you're younger, but like I feel like that's not that much younger. I don't mean that as an insult, because I am a fellow old. Like, I can't keep up in Discord roleplay. All of my experiences in Discord RP indicated a critical lack of yes and amongst its populace. Oh, I know what you mean. Oh my gosh. The yes and the like knowing how to like continue on from like what you. Oh my gosh. I don't know why that like was like such a blast from the past, because I remember that from like LiveJournal and sometimes in like MSN RP too, where it's like I'm giving you a lead here. I'm giving you like I'm giving you like something to go off of. You can't give me the same thing. Like you can't give me the same thing. That's so funny, Petware. Yeah, it took me a while to like get what you were saying, the yes and, but I'm like, oh my lord. I much prefer forum RP or MMO. Like in WoW, we used to attend a ton of in-game events, and it's cool to meet people. Oh, nice! I do feel like it's easier to like. I haven't really been playing FF14 that much lately, but I do feel like it's easier to like get into like the role-playing mood with stuff like that, because you already have a platform to do it on. I did have a few bad experiences with that crowd though. Lots of toxic people. One of the ways that I used to like when I'm like working and I just want to like listen to something, sometimes I listen to like those like FF14 like drama videos. Not drama videos, but it's like someone posting on Reddit and someone else like reading the story, you know? Also, no, I never went into Goldshire in Erotica RP Zone. I played Horde. It's funny because I never played WoW, but it's one of those like, even I know what that means. Gotta wake up early tomorrow, must excuse myself. Good night. Yeah, good night, Alpaca. Thanks for joining in. Gotta sit down someday and use that character profile thing on VGen to set up. Yeah, you should. That's also another really good way to like set up your OCs, is the VGen one. I set up a page for myself, but I realized I gotta rename it because I renamed it as like default Windbreaker instead of, you know, just default Binka. It's a really nice system. I like that one. Yeah, have a good rest, Alpaca. Guy online had items that when you clicked on them, it would be like a mini dating sim. When I first found out, I was so shocked. Gameception. Man. The VGen system is very similar to Toy House. Yeah, where like you need, I guess it's to prevent AI, right? Like AI generated stuff, which like it sucks that we have to think about that. But it's like, oh, that makes sense. Add some more shading. Oh, there we go. Okay, I feel like we're almost done with Shiopi's design. If not done already, right? I feel like something, I need to like adjust something with the horns. Okay. I got it. Take out the symmetry, push this. Drag this in. Drag this in. And then a little bit more white. What is this song? Rugrat Reindeer? In forum RP, I love people putting things in the first post rule, somewhere in the middle. that act as a I read the rules for user's first post. That I don't remember if I've ever encountered that. Where it's like mention an avocado if you read the first post, that kind of thing. Prevent people from stealing your art and stuff was an effective filter. Ah, I see. Is it something like that where it's like you better post something about avocados to show that you like read this? I should do that for some of the this is gonna sound messed up. I don't know if it's gonna sound messed up, but like some of the projects I help with, some of the like VTuber like birthday and anniversary projects I help with, one of my favorite things to do is be like the submissions person. Like I manage the submissions, and like sometimes I'm like I know I wrote a lot in like the form, but like it's there for a reason. like what are the things? Oh god, maybe I shouldn't say it. All I'm saying is like if you're participating in a project where I'm the submissions manager, read read it really carefully when you submit, like especially if I put it in all caps and like and bold, like if I say like don't put this in your file name, don't put this in your file name. I'm not gonna say specifically, but yeah, if you're in like a project that I'm a submissions manager for, like look at the Google form and like don't do the thing that I put in all caps. Because it's like every time I see it, I'm like, oh my god, why are you doing this? Like, but yeah, I'll let you guys figure out what I mean by that. I have one in you have one in your rules? A little like I heard that that's also a good way to like find out what I'm glad you can put up with that. Well, it's like it's what I do for work too. It's what I do because I also use like a hefty amount of Google Forms for work, because it's like people applying for my program basically, and like you work with a lot of different personalities, and there are sometimes where people like see a certain program and they want in, right? And they will say yes to whatever you want as long as they get this program. And like the trouble with that is like they'll say yes to anything without actually reading like, without actually reading what the form says. No, I'm not even talking about like projects anymore. I'm not even talking about projects. I'm talking about like work. I'm sorry if I've ever messed up. No, you haven't, Cielo. You have not. Oh no, my phone's running out of battery. I forgot to like put it to charge. Cielo, your submissions have been perfect every time. There we go. Let me charge my phone. Yeah, like I work for a program where I use like a Google form, and it's like, oh, if you want to request this program, these are the requirements. I require A and B and C. I require all of these. And then like I'll be talking with these people. I'll be like, okay, we want to offer you our program. You know, like, so you have A, B, and C, right? And they're like, what? I didn't know that I needed to provide A, B, and C. And I'm like, did you read the form? Did you? It's in the thing. It's in the application. And I try like every strategy to make sure that they're able to read it. I like bold it. I feel like if I do all caps, it's a bit much and people will feel like I'm like talking down on them. But I like bold it. And I even put a question in the Google form that's like, by checking this box, I confirm that I read this part and that I will submit A, B, and C. And still people are like surprised. People are like surprised where like, I have to give A, B, and C? Like, I do everything short of just, like, babying them, right? It's still like, oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. And just to say, I'm not talking about submission form projects anymore. I'm just talking about work. Alright, an ad break is coming up. I'm gonna take this time to catch up on chat. But yeah, it's one of those. It's funny. I have a friend that like we both worked in like nonprofits together, and one of his catchphrases was like, "The world would be a better place if people read their emails all the way through." And I'm like, dang, I kind of agree. Like, I kind of agree. Alright, I'm gonna go on. I'm gonna go eeps. I'm gonna catch up on chat, gonna get some water. Don't eat the tree. Don't eat the tree. I know it looks tempting, but don't eat it. The pine needles could get stuck in your throat. I don't want to have to fish those out. Why am I frozen? Good news, class. I learned how to sleep with my eyes open, partially. Welcome back. Welcome back. I was reading your guys' message during the ad break. You guys are so funny. Also, like, I'm finding like a common theme that a lot of us work jobs where people don't listen to instructions that we write for them, right? I'm so sorry that you guys also have to deal with that. It's like I wish I could be like, I'm just used to it. Like, I'm still not used to it. Whenever whenever my clients are surprised, I'm just like, or maybe this would be more accurate. How does it look when I do this? Like this, this is always me internally, but in my emails, I'm like, oh, as per my last email. As per my last email. As I said in the application, that you clearly didn't read. My favorite one is Gojikin saying, "Am I the only one that cares about the rules around here?" Gun. It's what I do for work too, and it makes me rage when my staff can't follow directions. You right? Yeah, like for those of you who write like guides for people, and it's still like people still are doing it. Like, on one hand, I do want to be understanding of why it is that people don't listen, and I'm like, oh, is it because I write so many things? Is it because I like, my guides are so long and detailed? Is that why, like, people are just skimming it over? But I feel like, you know, all of those are there for a reason. Like, every, like, sentence and paragraph is there because, like, you know, it's like, because, like, we forgot something important, you know? So, I'm sorry that happens to so many of you as well. And then Patware, that's pretty funny that you just like step up and like do the job for them, and then they get like mad. But it's the type of mad where it's like, man, like I guess I'll do this next time. The end user will always eject Ejectocito part through any written instruction. It's true. It's like if I don't give them it, like if I don't give like the full like rules and regulations and stuff of the program, then like people will just assume like, oh, okay, so we're allowed to do this then. It's like, no, that's why it's written in there. Yeah, Cielo, like, did you read what I said? Did you get that thing I sent you? Did you get that thing? That thing I sent you. You guys remember Harvey Birdman? Attorney at law. Hello, HDTQW5. Hello. Welcome, welcome. All the smart people that can read got promoted out. I'm stuck with the rest. Major 31 Miracle, hello, hello. We were doing a pixel art earlier. We could actually go back to, there we go. I changed the colors a little bit just to make them a little bit more vibrant, added a bit more shading, but I feel like I'm pretty much done with Shiopies. So I might just add a little teensy bit of highlight, like here. Oh, that makes them look angry. How about no symmetry? And just a little bit of shine. Oopsie. There you go. Or maybe it should curve. Maybe it should curve a little. Okay. Yeah, we're like pretty much done, but I'm down to still yap for a little bit and then I'll probably call it. As per my last email, I'm getting into the work van and approaching your location rapidly. It is a 3-hour drive. I will be there in 15 minutes. We have an entire written handbook and people at my job just won't read. Did you get that thing I sent you? Dude, part of my job is I tutor newer employees who need help while they're on call, and I'll like direct them to the page in the database that answers their question, and they're like, okay, so how do I do this? Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry, Cielo. That sounds like infuriating. I have like a mini version of that. Like I said, I love my coworkers. I always try to like sing them praises, but like it's relatively minor. But like whenever people ask me about like, cause it's like I have a manager of this program, and then I'm kind of like I handle the logistics, but I'm technically not the manager. But because I handle the logistics a lot, people come to me for a lot of questions. And some of it is stuff that I literally have no control over, and it's stuff like their timesheets. Like everyone has to fill out timesheets, and I always tell people that like for anything relating to timesheets, I don't know. Like I don't know. You're gonna have to ask our boss. You're gonna have to ask our manager. And yet, like clockwork, like clockwork, every pay period, like, oh, hey, Babinka, what time code do I put here for the timesheet? I'm like, I don't know. Once again, don't know. You know who would know? Our manager. It's almost as if I told you this before. perhaps read the page that I directed you to. Cookie bouquet, cookie bouquet, cookie bouquet, cookies on dowels. Oh my gosh. Okay, we're gonna watch Harvey Birdman. Attorney at law. And go ahead and put away Shiopi's cute character. Cookies on dowels. There's one time I wrote step-by-step instructions walkthrough style, a document with pictures, all the steps, a video of me going through the entire process, TLDR quick guide. Still got calls requesting how to do the thing! Oh my gosh. The shine. Simba. I have taken to use that is a fantastic question as a response. I think my default is no worries. Like, oh, no worries. No worries. But don't take that as if I ever, because I say that a lot. If you ever like DM me and I say no worries, that's not like me being passive aggressive. It literally is just my default response. But whenever someone does actually ask like a good question, I will say like that is a good question, you know. But for me, it's, my default response always feels like, oh, no worries, no worries, no rush, no pressure. Asking for not borrowing but using, but taking the mind. Mentok, the mind taker. What kind of attorney was Harvey Birdman? This is a good question. We're asking the big questions here. Okay, let's watch a little bit of Attorney at Law. Can you guys guess what's the first thing that I want to watch from Harvey Birdman, Attorney at Law? I feel like you guys might be able to guess. If you watch the show, you can guess who my favorite character would be. Of course, I don't say that, but I'm like, smile. Well, let's use our huge database that tells us how to do things, huh? Yeah, like, me too, Cielo. I have that, like, disconnect of, like, what I'm thinking in my head is just pure rage. And what I say on the email is like, no worries. No worries. Here's what you gotta do. We know you're telling now. Oh, no. Kind of guilty of dumb today. I did not know how to get to referral for a doctor's appointment. I had to get it explained to me like a child. I feel like that's okay. On the flip side of things, on the flip side of like, yes, I do need things to be explained to me like I'm 5. Anything that has to do with like medical stuff. Like, I feel like I do need that, like, explained to me like I'm 5. How do I call the doctor about this? Like, I legitimately, like, looked up, like, what is the first thing I should, like, because I you know, whenever it comes to, like, calling a doctor that you've, like, never seen before, it's like, oh, do I ask if they're taking in new patients? Do I give my name first? Do I, like, what do I do? So I feel like that's very fair, Matthew. +1 for default responsive. No worries. It's okay. I do mean it sometimes, though. I do mean, like, no worries, no stress. I also say no worries and someone is like, are you Australian? Really? Like, is that an Australian thing? Sending several paragraphs explaining in detail everything they need to know, and 5 weeks later they email back like, so can I have the info I need? Oh my gosh. Like, that happened to me once, but it's because apparently, like, my email was, like, marked for spam from like one I don't know, this one part of Los Osos. So like people were like, I just don't understand why she's not getting back to me. And then it turns out I was marked for spam and I had sent this email like, yeah, like 5 weeks ago. That's definitely happened to me, beeplebees. Okay. It's time for some Harvey Birdman. Attorney at Law. Oh no, why am I eeping? It's because my mic was hiding my face. The bear! The bear from Harvey Birdman. That's my favorite character. I love the bear. Oh wait, hello, Reiki Blades. Hello, welcome to class. The bear's so useful. Mega Bronson, welcome, welcome. Everyone, get your stickers. Get your scratch and sniff of stickers. Hello, hello. If you don't know who I am, my name's Babinka Bear. I'm an artist and or not. That's my old intro. Why do I keep trying to do my old intro? I'm your local sun bear, art history teacher, and educational streamer. And we were doing pixel art earlier, and I finished up, but I want to just yap for a little bit, and we ended up talking about Harvey Birdman, attorney at law. We're watching this bear supercut. Are you being the kind of person Mr. Rogers knows you can be? I would say so. Yeah, I've been complaining for the past half an hour, but I'm also teaching and giving education somewhat. Reading people's posts and ear ringing sound getting louder. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Bear's so useful. Bear mentioned the entire employee training. Yes, the training video. Passive aggressive or aggressively passive. Which is right for you. Sun Bear PNGTuber. Oh my gosh. The old intro as a treat? Okay. Hello, my name's Babinka Bear. Artist, historian, art historian, and Sun Bear PNGTuber. And today we're doing blank. Interference. He was really like, He has a gun. He has a gun. In your pants. I can't wait to do redacted. The little clapping. The little clapping. Oh. Damn, he said. Oh my gosh, if I like had the time and like if I had the time and like animating skills, maybe I should like commission like George or something for this. I would like want a redeem where I pop out of a bar in the wall. Like the bear. Look. Like if I knew how to animate this. How about you do anyway? Why was he like that? That's Cheers, right? Isn't that is that Cheers or is that another show that I'm too I'm amazingly too young for? Like MASH. I forgot about Black Vulcan. Mr. Rogers would approve of a healthy amount of complaining. I sure hope he would. I sure hope he would. That's Cheers. Yeah, Cheers reference. Cheers. So I'm too young for Cheers and MASH. Like I think that was it still in syndication as a kid? Like if you're also a millennial, was it still in syndication or was it like long done by that point? Because I just remember seeing like reruns of it. Like if I stayed up too late, like and was what channel was it even on? um, I remember seeing MASH and being like, okay, this is the time to turn the TV off, And this is before I had Cartoon Network, so yeah, I didn't have access to Adult Swim yet. I would just be like, okay, time to turn off the TV and go to bed. MASH. I marathon MASH a few years back and it was amazing. Does it take place in is it the Vietnam War or is it another war? Forever, yes. Reruns. I definitely remember reruns of it as a kiddo. So good. Remember MASH was on at night. Theme from MASH has hilarious lyrics. Does it really? Oh, the Korean War. I see. Ah, okay. You know what else has amazing lyrics? what is it? Smelling lithium now. Ghost in the Shell. Ghost in the Shell. Standalone Complex. Ending song. Are you guys singing the theme to MASH? Okay, we'll listen to the theme to MASH and then we'll listen to the Ghost in the Shell Standalone Complex ending. That one has some interesting lyrics. So it's the MASH opening? Is there lyrics? I would like lyrics or else I'm not gonna understand. Is it this one? With Czech lyrics. This is kind of catchy. You know what, the little ding, the little like triangle ding in the song, that's like actually making me nostalgic for all the times I saw the MASH opening and changed the channel. But I do remember hearing it. I do remember hearing it. It's because I was a dumb cub. I was like, this isn't animated. I don't want to watch this. The composer had his son write the lyrics because he wanted it to be stupid. Needs more cowbell. Exactly, Battle Crackers, exactly. This is one of my earworm songs. Nice. Like that ding, right? Ding! Ding! It's a great song and laid over a footage of them taking a wounded. Yeah, that I remember too. I remember that one too. MASH is such an all-timer. Should I be checking this out? But I'm still watching Naruto. Interesting fact, the UK version does not have a laugh track and it hits harder? Man. Must have been brutal without a laugh track. Have you guys heard like Big Bang Theory without a laugh track? It just feels awkward. But I also can't say that I really like Big Bang Theory at any point in my life. I despise the laugh track. Yeah, this is an earworm. I like this. You don't have to tell me when to laugh, and you're usually wrong. Okay. So those lyrics, so that song is one of those things where if you don't actually listen to the lyrics, it feels like a very poignant song. Like it feels it feels very fitting for a show set in the Korean War, right? So I did like it, but yeah, it did seem a little like if you pay attention to the lyrics, it's like, interesting. Yeah, it's so melancholy. But I want to show you guys this one. Does this one have the lyrics? Because it was one of those things where like me and Beans were watching not I love Inner Universe, but no, not Inner Universe. I need the ending. Is it this one? It's this one. Okay, I hope it. Please tell me it has like captions. Either that or we're gonna have to listen really carefully. I just love sulfuric acid. I'm smelling lithium now. Everybody loves Raymond without the laugh track. Makes the show feel like when you're at a friend's house and their parents are yelling at them. Oh my gosh. Where you're just like sitting there like, can I get some orange juice? Like, even that would be pretty ballsy. You just sit there in silence. Suicide is the opposite of painless. You ever hear a survivor talk about it? Absolutely horrific. Exactly, exactly. The long pauses. Please have the lyrics. Either that or you guys are gonna have to listen really carefully. She's so cold to human. It's something she must do. She's so number 9. She's incredible math. Just incredible math. Is she really human? She's so something new. Lithium flower just about to bloom. I smell lithium now. Binka is the subtitles. Okay, I don't even know what this one is. How is she when she doesn't surf? I think it's called Lithium Flower. We need to see these lyrics. Oh my god, you have to have the one from 14 years ago with these like Windows Media Player effects. Are you guys ready? Are you guys ready? I want you guys to nail these lyrics in your head. It's something humans do. She's so number 9. The text effects and the transitions. The way it just pops on the screen and then the transition. I'm smelling lithium now. How is she when she doesn't surf? How is she when she doesn't surf? It's the way that the lyric like popped in. The I'm smelling lithium now. It like got me so good. And then the cut to the anime picture. Smelling lithium now makes me think of like okay, I haven't heard this part. She's so oil on fire. She's so oil on fire. She's so groove. The transition effects. The transition effects are killing me. I've never heard this part. I've never actually heard the whole song before. Where did she learn how to surf? Wow. How does she so perfectly surf? This is such a banger. I like the 4 times. They didn't want to write it out 4 times. I love the random emo EDM waifu. I hope that's someone's OC. I do too. I also hope so. Thanks for watching. Okay, every time he says I'm smelling lithium now, I don't know what it reminds me of. Like, you know that thing of like when people say that they smell burnt toast, that's like a symptom of a stroke. Like, and people like, you know, it's kind of morbid, but like also people meme on it, and it's like, am I smelling burnt toast right now? Like whenever I hear the line I'm smelling lithium now, I'm thinking of that. Like I'm smelling lithium now. Am I okay? Lithium, yummy. The re-edit of Ross from Friends being a psycho because people eating his lunch is pretty solid. I kinda would be down to watch that. Maybe off stream though. That takes me back. The A and B transitions. I'm young again. Incredible math. Life is easy and things are pretty good. It's the 90s again. I'm on my Windows XP. But how is she when she doesn't surf? Smelling lithium now. Guy sings this so confidently. Either he doesn't know what he's saying or is on all the drugs, and I am all for it. I love the random EDM waifu. I want to go surfing with her. Not the shrink to the side. They needed to have room for the anime girl so that they just went the ×4. Wasn't lithium a medical treatment? Was it? I'm just is it an element? Uh-oh. The chemistry Bibbing Cubs might need your help. It's an element, isn't it? Isn't it on the elemental, the periodic table of elements? Right? I vaguely remember that being a thing. Oh, they use it to treat schizophrenia. Oh. So it's a symbolic song is what you're saying. It's a symbolic song. But how is she when she doesn't math? I think that's the real question here. How is she when she doesn't math? I need someone that was on lithium. Ah, okay. Hopefully that helps out with, because I know that like schizophrenia, like I remember watching what's that guy's name? Anthony Padilla. He does like this series where he interviews people of like, you know, they either people who are like famous or went viral or just different things, and like he's interviewed people with schizophrenia, and I do think that it definitely helped me to understand it more, because like it's like the sad thing is that it's definitely used as like an insult, right? Like oh, that person is like so schizo, blah blah blah, when it's like an actual like medical like mental illness, right? So like it helped me understand too that like if you're medicated, then like, you know, you could live a normal life, that you're not just quote unquote crazy, right? We can't math here. It's true. This is an art history class. You guys aren't allowed to math here. Shopee, hello. Look, we finished your pixel art. Let me know how you like it. If you want any adjustments or anything, because I'm pretty sure I'm gonna call it soon. I'm feeling pretty tired. But I'm pretty excited for tomorrow's stream as well. I'm gonna see if I'm actually gonna work tomorrow. Like technically my boss isn't going away on vacation till like what's next week, like the 23rd or something. So we might still be like exchanging emails and such. I might still be emailing people, but I did send like you know, like everyone that I talked to today via email, I was like, okay, let's follow up with this. Let's circle back to this after the break. Let's circle back in January. Shall we? So I'm hoping no one emails me on Friday, and I can actually like just play video games without feeling bad, because I feel like I do have days where like I'm working from home. Oh, let's put the Christmas music back on. Santa Claus is coming to town. What if call in? Just be like, nope, sick today. I already used that excuse. A couple weeks ago when I didn't want to go to the office. It'll be suspicious if I do it too much. But yeah, like, what was I saying? Yeah, I told all of my clients that I was working with, like, oh, I hope you have a happy new year and happy holidays. Well, we're gonna circle back to this in January. So, oh yeah, that's what I was saying. There are times where I'm working from home and I technically don't have any tasks to do, so I was like, I could just play video games right now. I could finally play Metaphor or Cyberpunk or anything else I've been holding off on. But I'll feel bad, like I'll feel guilty about it. So I usually just don't, you know. I usually just end up like scrolling on social media or drawing something. But now I feel like maybe tomorrow I will play Metaphor. Maybe tomorrow I will play Cyberpunk. Who knows? Who knows? Imagine my boss is watching this. No, even if my boss was watching this, he'd be like, yeah, you should play video games. You should chill out, maybe. Nope, dead today. My vacation emailer is just like, hello, thank you for your email. Unfortunately, I am dead. I will be back I will come back to life January 3rd, and I will review my emails thusly. Like, I am currently deceased. I love to go watch Everyone Loves Raven without Raven, without the soundtrack. That was a straight up nightmare. I try and work on stream stuff when I'm not working. That's a good idea. I tried to do that, or I kind of did that. I fixed all my hotkeys the other day. I think like now this is a hotkey, right? Let's see. This is a hotkey. What else is a hotkey? This is a hotkey. See, I worked on things. I worked on things. I'm like looking through all my hotkeys right now. That's what I'm doing. Go Metaphor, girl. Yeah, I do want to play Metaphor. I really like that game. I really like that game a lot. When not working at work, I'm usually in Blender or Piskel. So tomorrow's stream, I'm gonna be playing with PicoCAD for the first time. It makes like low poly models. Maybe that's the route that I should do from now on. Like I could just play around with PicoCAD or stuff like that when I'm not working. I don't do that enough. I should probably stream Monday since Tuesday's the start of is start of Cribbus. Yeah, if you stream, I think I missed your last stream because I was at work that day, I think. But the next time you stream, I'm down to drop in, Is everyone still a mod? We'll be sharing the mod duties together. But yeah, so tomorrow, I think this is where I'm gonna call it. So thanks for tuning in. Well, we did some pixel art of Yuki ENVT over here, Snowflake. And we got Shiopi, the cute kobold. And like we can still pixelate more friends here. I have a lot of people on my list of people that I want to like make pixel art of. So yeah. Alright, you guys want to know what we're gonna mosh to? That's right, we're smelling lithium now, baby. We're smelling lithium now. We're gonna mosh to this song. I'm gonna look for someone to raid into, and we'll call it from there. I'm gonna see you guys tomorrow around this time for PicoCAD. We're gonna be making low poly 3D models. We stop raids. Stop the Crimbus. Merry Crimbus. Wow, only a week away. Can you believe it? Alright guys, it's time to mosh. If you've never moshed with me before, just pick an emote and spam it. I'm gonna make your avatars fight each other. PicoCAD's pretty cool. Ooh, I'm excited. I'm excited. Star motion. Nothing human to do. She's so number 9. You guys can sing along now, too. She's incredible math. Just incredible math. Making lithium flower just about to bloom. I smell lithium now. Smelling burnt toast. Smelling burnt toast. Is she when she doesn't surf? But how is she when she doesn't surf? She doesn't surf. When she doesn't surf. When she wakes up. When she wakes up. Should have dropped this gem during the OC talk. Oh my gosh. Yo, Matthew, you won the mosh pit. And it's not rigged because it isn't me. It's simply my mod. Round 2. Blood for the blood god. She's so groove. Oh, we got a lot of choices to raid into. How does she learn how to surf, though? How does she so perfectly surf? Ooh, it's Seishun versus Patware. Who's getting it? Who's getting it? It's Seishun! Let's go. Pachow! I survived for once. You did it! You did it! Thank you for watching. That goes out to you guys too. Thank you for watching my pixel arting. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Good job, everybody. Congrats, Seishun. Congrats, Matthew, for surviving the mosh pit. Good job, y'all. Thank you. Alright, guys. We're gonna go ahead and raid my mama, Big Ham. She's playing Age of Mythology. I never actually played this, even though I love mythology, right? So, alright, let's go ahead and raid. I hope you guys have a good morning, afternoon, or evening. And as always, I'll see you guys when I see you guys. Bye-bye. Thank you guys. Thank you for dropping by. I appreciate you. We raid